How
Yeah,
are you?
hello, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the session. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm also good. Thanks for asking me too. Tell me a little bit about yourself. And first, how has your day been so far?
Yeah, my day was very busy because there are lot of house chores which I do every day. That's why.
Okay, okay. And in the morning I booked your session and immediately you confirmed. And I was waiting, like I was asking if you're ready, I can send the link. So then, it's okay. Yeah. So, since we're meeting for the very first time, so may I know a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm Komal. I am from Rajasthan. I am a homemaker. I have completed my graduation. I have a daughter. She is years old. My hobbies are listening music and also dancing. And whenever I get time, I like to playing piano.
Okay, listening to music and playing piano. What else like dancing too?
Yeah,
Three hobbies. Great, great,
I
great.
get time to these all
Uh-huh.
things.
Okay, and
And
can I
what
know?
about?
Yeah, I would love to tell you about myself too, but first I want to know what about your qualification?
Yeah, I have done graduation, ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
bachelor in arts.
Mm-hmm. In which
Now I
subject?
am economics.
Economics. Okay. And why are you learning English now?
Yeah, ma'am, first of all, I am learning English to improve myself. And after that, I am learning English for my daughter because I want to become more fluent. Yeah, she is going is an English medium school, but in North India, in English medium school, they children study in English medium, but they can't speak fluently because they don't get environment.
Yes. Even though they are in
That's
English medium, but still, even I have heard that, and even I have personally seen that in private schools, also in English medium schools, also teachers don't explain things or speak in English. So that's why it is
yeah.
difficult for students. There are, I guess very less schools are there, and it depends on the state also. Like if we talk about Delhi, in Delhi, I think. In many schools, student and teachers even both speak in English, and teachers explain everything in English. But if we talk about Punjab, Rajasthan, Haryana, teachers even prefer to speak even the mother tongue too sometimes. So that's why they don't get the environment to speak English fluently. That's good. How did you get to know about me? And yeah, that's the only question.
I watched you on YouTube, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Okay. When did you get? How long have you been
When,
watching my videos? Yeah.
ma'am, I have been watching for many days,
Mm-hmm.
and whenever I watch that type of videos to improve my English, different videos that can I know different types of vocabulary.
Okay, okay.
That's why. And
Great.
when I get time, I watch.
Whenever you get time, you just watch. Okay. Okay, so you let me introduce myself too now. As you know, my name is Asni Verma. I'm from Shri Ganganagar, Rajasthan, and currently living here in Jaipur. I have done my graduation already in Korean language. Nowadays, I'm working on both the languages in order to become fluent in both languages. And simultaneously, I have started providing paid sessions to beginners for English, especially. And apart from that, I run a YouTube channel too. If I talk about my hobbies, I love reading books and I love watching podcasts, listen to music too. It was my hobby when I was in school. I used to sing a lot. Nowadays, it's gone. I stopped in between when I was in college. So, trying to come back and trying to inculcate the same habit in uh, the hobby itself in myself. So, yeah, that's all about me.
Are you from Raj?
Yes, I
You
am
are
from Rajasthan. Yeah. You
okay.
are also from Rajasthan. So, which place in Rajasthan?
I'm from Alwar.
Alwar. Okay, I have heard about Alwar. Okay. How long it takes, like, From Jaipur? How far is it from Jaipur?
It takes 4 hours.
4 hours. Okay, 4 hours. Okay, but okay. So I think your English is already good. I mean, not you are not making much mistakes, which I have heard till now, and your pronunciation is basically really good. Like you are pronouncing words properly. You're not mixing with MTI or you're not eating for the words. So I would like to know how long have you been practicing first?
Ma'am, I have been practicing for 1 year.
Okay, and on your own, or did you take some classes with tutors or with a particular application?
No, ma'am, I don't take any
Wow.
class. I just some videos, and I also make my own videos, and after that I check what mistakes I have done. Then in the next time I try to correct it.
What mistakes I have made instead of done, I have made. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then it is inspiring that you have done, that you have learned this language on your own, being a housewife and being, taking care of everything, working, and then you are learning. It shows your dedication. Lovely to know that. And how you practice. One thing you mentioned, you record yourself and you check. That is best way, I guess, best one you are doing. So, do you do on regular basis, like every single day, the same practice?
Yeah, ma'am. Every single day, half an hour, 1 hour, whenever I get time.
So, do you take rest in a day, in the afternoon?
No.
Oh, wow. Inspiring. Sometimes I feel tired and I prefer to take rest for 30 minutes. But then I, meet people like you. They give me the motivation, the inspiration that you should not, it is not bad to take 30 minutes just in a day. But still, you guys, like, after completing household chores, you just study and also that is really inspiring. Okay, so one thing that you mentioned, you record your videos and check. Second, you do the listening practice. What about the reading and writing practice? Do you do that too?
Yeah, ma'am. There is a problem. When I read, I feel bored. After
Okay.
I feel so
Okay.
instead of reading, I watch videos because whenever we watch videos, we never feel bored.
Get bored, yes. And if listening practice is working wonders for you, then go for it. It is not necessary that you can learn only by reading. But yeah, if we work on four things simultaneously, then it's good. But if you are able to do by listening a lot and then you can directly speak and you can learn all the patterns, all the words uh, through just listening, just go for it. This is best, I guess, because you don't need to write the exams and the thesis. You are not going to do the PhD in English, so it is good. You have to just speak English fluently. So if listening is good for you, then go for it. That's good. Great. Okay. So, what are the hurdles still are coming your way?
Yeah, ma'am. In these days, I am facing the problem when I speak.
Hmm?
Sometimes I feel uh, I feel nervous,
Yes. Okay. Mhm. When you
and
speak,
also I know about many vocabulary, but whenever I skip the vocabulary, not comes on my tongue, and
I
I
know
just
about many vocabulary. No, simply say I know many vocabulary or I know vocabulary. We don't need to use about here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You know words in English, but when you speak, they don't come. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So one more thing you can do. Do you have environment around you? People who speak in English? You have
No, no, ma'am. I just practice something with my daughter.
with your daughter. And how old is she?
She is 6 years old, ma'am.
6 years old. Okay. So you cannot discuss advanced words with her and she cannot rectify your mistakes, right? Because you are teaching her, you are trying to create an environment for your daughter. That's lovely to know. But you are not seeming nervous to me. You have a beautiful smile on your face. You are seeming confident to me. Even you don't speak to others, right? You speak only with yourself. Still, you have the confidence. Don't doubt yourself. You are just, I guess, thinking too much. We have this habit of, overthinking. I guess you are also doing the same. But I would like to know, like, when you completed your graduation and schooling, from which medium did you complete?
Ma'am, it was Hindi medium.
Oh, okay. See the remarkable improvement in yourself, and that is just your own hard work. I have seen many people, who are taking sessions with English Yari, with clapping or tutors and all. As you know, I am also a learner, so I watch those videos. I also consume content on YouTube. So I have seen many people who have already completed 30, 50, 100 sessions with tutors. Still they are not improving that much, but you have done a great job. That's lovely. So nervousness is one thing that you can overcome by speaking, by practicing with other people itself. Have you tried any different application which are free? They are, the co-learners practice with each other. I have heard about some of the applications where you get 30 minutes free talk time or 20 minutes free talk time, or some of the applications where you can talk even with the foreigners, with different strangers, where people practice. Have you tried any of the different applications?
No, ma'am. Still now I never tried.
So you can remove your hesitation, your nervousness, by practicing with other learners, with other co-learners, or on different applications. That is one solution you can try. Second, you said about the vocabulary. So you can do one thing. When you talk to anyone, any two words, write down on a paper and keep them in front of you. That this is word, no matter how, but I'm going to use it deliberately while speaking. Okay? If someone asks you, how was your day? So you can just related to day, any word, decide that I'm going to use this word. Okay, when I woke up, I was in euphoric mode. Euphoric is now happy. So deliberately, this word is in front of me right now, euphoric, right? So I can deliberately say, okay, when I woke up, I was in euphoric mode. So deliberately, I'm using the word. You can do the same thing. Just the word which you want to inculcate, which you want to use in your spoken English, keep it in front of you. And you don't need to learn many words. Only two words keep in front of you and use them deliberately. Okay, like this. These two hurdles that you can, and I hope you will be able to do, because already you have done everything on your own, so you would be able to do that too. And one more thing I can help you with is, I have a women group. If you wanna add, if you want me to add in that group, there are only girls, women who practice with each other, so you can also join the group. That I Many people joined the group with the same way, like they had sessions with me, then they asked me to add them in the group. So you can also join if you want. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Let's. So it was your Hindi medium when you completed your graduation and schooling. So when did you think exactly about English language? Like, I should learn English. I should speak English fluently.
Yeah, ma'am, because nowadays English is very necessary.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, very necessary. First of all, when we teach our children at that time, if we are from Hindi medium, we have to face different types of problem on words.
Yes. So, what inspired you? I actually, like, it was everything in Hindi. So, when did you think like I should learn English?
Yeah, ma'am. I told you whenever I get time, I watch YouTube videos.
Mm-hmm.
So one day I was watching YouTube video. Then there I saw many women. They are not. Yeah. So ma'am, I was saying whenever I get time, I watch YouTube videos. And one day I just watch. I was watching that type of videos. Then suddenly I saw there are many. There were many women. They were speaking very fluently. Even they are not educated.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And that inspired you to start learning
Yeah,
English.
ma'am.
Great, great. Only
Ma'am,
slight,
I
only one thing I want to tell you, and that is the pronunciation of women. You were talking, there were many women. So when we talk about the plural form of women, that is women. So when we talk about singular women, women, then it is women. When we talk about many, the plural one, that is women, 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 women. Otherwise, your
women.
pronunciation is really inspiring. On your own, I guess you are doing really hard work. How do you practice the pronunciation? I guess that is I think very nice trick that you are using to record yourself and check, and in that you check your grammatical mistakes and then your pronunciation and then you correct yourself. Is it?
A few months ago, when I couldn't speak, at that time I just thought in English, and I tried to write.
Okay. Yeah. And one more thing, a good thing I realized about yourself, that is, many people have issues or problems with in the past tense. While speaking, they forget to use past tense properly. You are using that true in a proper way. I was, they were. So it is great. Keep doing the great work, whatever you're doing, your efforts, the hard work, and I guess you will be very fluent and confident. Only confidence is, and I didn't see the lack of confidence in you. You were seeming really confident in front of me. I don't know why you doubt yourself. Yeah, yeah. Did you talk to any? Yeah. Go ahead.
Sometime when I speak with any strange person, at that time I have to face fear, ma'am.
Yes.
But it's my inside.
Yeah, it is. Okay. So, did you talk to any of the other YouTuber?
Yeah, ma'am. When I get time, I try to talk.
Okay. So, with whom did you talk?
Uh, there was many women, ma'am. Uh, Jyoti ma'am. There was Rajni, one another Rajni ma'am. I
Okay.
talked.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. That's good. Yeah, that is another way now we have, because of this internet and technology, we are able to connect with different people for the practice. That's good. Keep
That's
going.
why
Keep
now
doing that. Mhm.
I am trying to overcome my hesitation.
Yeah. Great. Okay, any question for me, or we can just then wind up the session? Do you have any question?
Ma'am, how did you learn English? You knew earlier?
No. I was very bad at English earlier when I was in school, even when I was in college. I have shared this journey with many learners that my professors used to tell me that your English is very bad, Rajni, and all, because I have done my graduation in Korean itself. So I was very good at Korean. My professors used to say the same thing for Korean, like you are good at Korean, but your English is really bad, Rajni. So it was always an embarrassing thing for me that I'm not good at English. Then after during college itself, I started listening practice as you are doing. So I started to listen to many speeches in English. But when we start, when we don't know the right path, the right direction, how to do it, when at that time we just do listen sometimes read, or not, like we do for 2 or 3 days, then for 1 month we don't do anything in English. I was doing the same thing, so it was not working well. But after this pandemic, I guess I've started listening to many conversations, speeches. I used to write, I used to note down the sentences from others, whatever I like. So like this, I started in was the listening practice in 2020 when I started preparing for banking exam. I prepared for 2 years in between. And after that, in 2022 itself, I started speaking with the many tutors. I also started my journey with tutors itself on Clappingo, then on English Channel. Like this, I learned, and still, it is journey is going on. I consider myself an intermediate, and I have to improve a lot.
Yeah, but now you are very fluent, ma'am. I want to become like as you.
Okay, sometimes I also face a lot of difficulties, but yeah, now the confidence, the fear is not in me. I'm very confident. I don't have any fear. I can talk to anyone. But the thing is that if I don't read or if I don't speak for some days, if I don't do any practice, then I also face some problems while speaking. Words don't come to me. How to explain? I take a lot of time to think first and then speak, or I start using a lot of filler words like like that, something. So it is like ongoing journey. It happens. You have to be in touch with this language, only then you can speak English. You are
Yeah, ma'am.
away from this language for a week even itself, you will feel the change, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
Practice
So
is
be
very
in touch.
important. If
Yeah,
you want to learn, this is very important.
absolutely, absolutely. Okay, then I have another session. It was really lovely talking to you. You are doing great work, and it was an inspiration for me.
You, ma'am. Thank
Yeah,
you
yeah,
very much.
yeah. Thank you so much. It was pleasure to have you. Bye bye. Have a great day.
Bye, ma'am.